Hey guys, welcome back to another Titus Diorama and ToyReviews, and in today's video we are going to be looking at my latest diorama, my Black Panther and Street View diorama. So let's get to it. So guys, I recently completed my double diorama here, one side of which is my Black Panther diorama, and the other side, as you've seen in the intro, is my Street View diorama. Now, I started these dioramas about 2 years ago, and I did quite a lot of work at one time with it, and then I jumped into doing some other dioramas that I had promised for a couple friends and a couple other things that I wanted to do. Sometimes what I'll find is if it's a diorama that I'm working on for myself, I'll do a bunch of work on it and then I'll kind of put it to the wayside to work on a different project. And then I try to come back to it later on. Now, I just recently finished doing the paint touch-ups on this particular diorama. I do need to put the protective coat on it just to keep it from getting scratched up or have the paint wear off on it. But I wanted to give you guys a quick little review here and tell you what I did. Now, to give you a little background history to why I came up with this particular style of diorama, first and foremost, I happened to see another YouTuber who made a similar style Black Panther diorama, very different than what this is, but they did the similar type of inlaid Black Panther symbol, and I wanted to try that out. I happen to have this material left around, and this material that I use, by the way, guys, is the 2x2 foot insulation board. It's foam. It comes in blue, can come in pink, depending on where you are. I had originally cut these pieces out for a different diorama, actually a diorama I was going to use or make for a friend of mine. Upon cutting it out, I realized that I had messed up on the measurements. And at the time was really upset with myself because I felt like I wasted some material. However, I was able to reuse it for this particular diorama. It took me a long while to carve out the foam here to get that Black Panther logo to come up there. I did make the brick sides here to kind of give it a little bit more depth. I should have finished the sides here. I didn't with the brickwork because the sides aren't completely level and even, and I thought that it might show that off as being not level if I did the brickwork there. So I just left them plain and just painted them gray. As I was saying, because I was going to use this for a different diorama, I did have the spots where I was going to chisel out to put magnets in. And I chose, like I said, not to magnetize this one so I can easily flip it around whenever I want to have the two different views. And of course, this one is the street view. I can use these because I did paint these sides black. So if I want to put them up on the side to kind of block out any side view on this side, if I have something over here, then I can do that, or over on the other side. I didn't go ahead and brick these side pieces out to match the back for a couple of reasons. A, I just wanted something to kind of be blacked out if I want it to. And B, doing the brickwork, especially when it's about an inch by a half inch, takes a long time to do. By the time I was done doing this, I really didn't want to do that on these two. So I stopped at that point in time. overall, I am really happy with this particular diorama that I've made. I'm really glad that I finally got around to finishing it up and doing the touch-ups that I needed to do. I had it on the back burner for quite some time because I had some other things that came up. I've been busy with work. It just happens to be during this particular time when everybody is staying home that I was able to actually sit down and finish up what I need to finish up on this. The last things I need to do for this particular diorama is actually just putting a protective coating on the paint so that way the paint doesn't get scraped off, and it'll make it a little bit harder so that way I don't get dents or dings in it. Unfortunately, the base part has a little ding back here. I'll show you guys here real quick. And that happened when we were moving into our new place. Something happened to hit against that, and because I hadn't put the protective coat on it because I wasn't done, it did get damaged. But I do find it kind of gives it a little bit of flair. Anyway, guys, I hope that you like this quick and easy little diorama here review. And as always, if you did like it, click on the like button. If you are not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, by all means, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Click on that bell notification so you can be updated with any new notifications or videos that I put out on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get a video out every Friday, usually. Sometimes I'll upload a couple videos in a week, just depending on what I'm doing. And as always, guys, stay nerdy.